Hello friends, I am back with a layout for you all today, and this is an extremely different layout for me. I am making a double page layout. I know it is shocking. I am aware of that. I don't make double page layouts ever. I don't like them. I I don't know. I'm not a fan. I've tried using sketches for them and any number of things, and I don't like them. And it's not just about trying to film them, because filming double page layouts is difficult. But it's not that. I don't like them. So apparently I'm also very much struggling with putting this piece of paper down. But yeah. So, what are we slated to talk about for this layout? So, first of all, I am scrapbooking 5 4x6 photos. One side is going to be this lovely grid that you see there of 4 photos, 3 daytime and 1 nighttime photo, and there are 2 with the bridge open. It's very exciting. But yes. So for this, my general go-to if I'm doing a double page layout is to do some strips of paper. Sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. Oh, let me just get a drink of coffee and carry on. So normally when I do this sort of thing, I will put strips of paper on the layout. And also when I do this, I just put a little blob of tape in the center of the photo, and then I go back and I adhere down the corners after, because I find it easier that way than trying, if for some reason I need to pick up the photos and rearrange them, it's a lot easier to unattach a little glob of glue from the middle than the whole picture. So that's what I do. I'm showing you this. I made this all by myself, all on my very own in Silhouette Studio. I am not a computer person. I can work computers, but I'm not a computer designing type anything. So I was very proud of myself that I did this all on my own. It is the sightseeing word is a cut file that you can find in the Silhouette Studio. If you Google search sightseeing, I'm sure it will come up. It is a paid for cut file, and then the Tower Bridge is a font, and I'm not sure what font it is. I have purchased fonts, but I think that one's called Petticoat Junction or something like that. It may have been a font that I purchased. It may be a font that I downloaded from dafont.com. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I've had it for a long time. Oh, sorry. I just hit my coffee mug. So it is a font, though, that I have in Silhouette Studio. And I just typed up Tower Bridge, and I went from there. And let's talk about that Tower Bridge part of the title. It was very small. Very teeny tiny letters. And I was sitting to myself thinking, I'd really like to heat emboss these. I don't know why I thought that. Let me tell you, it wasn't my greatest idea I've ever had. So I'm like, all right, let's heat emboss them. They're teeny, 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 tiny. Do you know how hard they were to hold the heat emboss? I think what I ended up doing was I glued, I use the Kokio dot liner adhesive in the little tape runner. Kind of looks like a mouse, like an actual squeaky live mouse. And I use it. So if I want something to be stuck, but I don't I want to pick it up right away, that's what I use. So I think what I did was I just put some on the bottom of the letters and stuck them to a piece of paper so I could hold it easier and put Versamark ink on it, etc. and heat emboss them. Yeah, it was a challenge, though, I'll tell you. It was a challenge. So for this layout, the papers that I'm using are from Close to My Heart. that is the yellow and the pink, and there's like a gray paper behind the photo as well. All close to my heart. The navy with the aqua flowers is a Vicky Booten paper, and it's from Paper Pad, and I don't remember which collection it's from. So this is what I do when I'm making layouts. I'm like, okay, where do I want the embellishments to be? So I start in one spot, and then I go, okay, if there's one here, I'll go on a diagonal down to the bottom of the page. All right, that looks good. If that is acceptable to me, and then I'm like, okay, well, where do I go up from here? That is my big secret for how I embellish double page layouts. A lot of the times I'll have more than one or more than 3 clusters because I'll bounce them like up and down on the layout to kind of, and they're very small groupings. I don't use big groupings of embellishment on layouts. So there you can see how I bounce them around the page. Just to give everything just a little something across the whole page. And I used a hexagon punch from, I think that's a Fiskars punch. This one is an EK Success label punch. So I'm just punching away. Oh, and I did use a border punch on this. It's an EK Success. I think it's called like scallop border punch. I don't know if it's available anymore. The hexagon punch for sure is available because I just purchased it not that long ago. So it's definitely available, and I got mine from Amazon. And I'm fairly certain that label punch is also available still. So here I'm looking for more things to stamp because I stamped that there's a little geotag. It says here we go, I think. I stamped that in navy ink, and then I was like, wow, I want more in navy ink now. Like, it's only in this one spot. Oh, and I stamped the little airplane at the bottom. I also stamped it in navy ink. So I was like, I want more navy on here. So I went searching for more navy. And I do, did I cut the sightseeing out of black or navy? Oh, now I don't remember. And I don't have my layout beside me. And it would make a lot of noise for me to get the layout. So, let's see. Punches, stamps. Yeah. Oh, the butterfly punch was from Tim Holtz, if you are wondering. I was just looking at my notes here and seeing what I wrote down that I wanted to talk about. So something I do want to mention is just a general album upkeep type of thing. What I do for a trip like this is I will sit down and I will write down the dates we were away. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. And what I do is I will write the date, and then beside it, I write down everything we did that day. So then when I'm scrapbooking my layouts, and I'm like, oh, what day did we do this? I can go to my list and I can easily find it. I don't have to try and figure out what day the picture was taken or anything. I just do that. It would make a lot more sense if you did it as you traveled, as you went, but I'm not quite that organized. But I have found that very helpful in creating travel albums. If I just right from the beginning, sit down and write down the dates that we were away and what we did each day we were gone. So I have, this album is actually a combination of 2 trips. So I wrote down each trip dates and what we did on each of those days. So I find it extremely helpful. Hopefully it might help one of you out there as well. Oh, I looked up what that store was called. Now I can't remember it again. Oh my goodness, I can't remember. It's a small online scrapbook store, and she makes wood veneer and acrylic pieces and cut files. And I've gotten a lot of Disney little embellishments from her. Oh my goodness, I can't remember what it's called. Redefined Creative. That's what it is. I was like, I follow her on Facebook and she scrapbooks every day live on Facebook. I should remember this. It's Redefined Creative is the store that I got the wood veneer camera and that ticket came from. I think those stars are from Ella Studio. LE Studio, L Studio. Or they could be from Redefined Creative as well. I'm not sure. The stars I think might be from Redefined Creative, but the little like sunburst and like sparkle pieces, they are definitely from LE Studio, and they are from the Disney line that they did. So I don't know about all of you, but I have a lot of wood veneer in my stash and I don't use it. I'm very, very, very bad for pulling it out and using it. So what I've done is I put it on my desk. And I find, I want to show you how thick that wood veneer is, especially compared to the LE Studio one. It's like twice as thick or more. It's craziness. It's the thickest wood veneer I've seen. So I thought that might be useful to other people if there's anything. It doesn't have to be wood veneer. If there's something that you have a lot of and you're struggling using it, like to get it used up, I would strongly recommend putting it on your desk. I'm very lucky. I have a custom built desk. So I designed and built it myself for scrapbooking. I told my husband what I wanted and I said, let's build it. So we did. So I have like an overhang shelf above my scrapbook desk. My desk is 2 levels. And so that's where I put my wood veneer or other items that I want to get used up. Are these wood veneer stars from LSD? I don't know. They might be jelly bean soup wood veneer stars now that I think about it. So that's my big earth-shattering recommendation. If you have something that you want to use and get some, a tool, a supply like wood veneer, just get it out. Set it on your desk, out of the way, but somewhere where you'll see it. And I guarantee you will end up using it way more than you do if it's stuck in a drawer, because that's what happens to me. So I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy this 2-page layout. I don't enjoy making 2-page layouts, but it looks nice. I'll admit that. It's a nice looking 2-page layout. So thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, all of that other great stuff. It helps me out immensely, and I will see you later. Bye.